All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So we have good news and bad news. Good news is we are going on the Waikiki trolley live stream. Bad news is we're going to do it tomorrow and not today, because friends and neighbors, it is looking cloudy, which can blow by in like 2 minutes. But it is a 50% now chance of rain today, and tomorrow it's 20%, and that may change at any moment. But until then, we are not going today. We are going to roll the dice, roll the proverbial dice. So this is, for those of you who don't know, that's the blue line. I mean, look how many, these people aren't here for the blue line. That's for the pink line, which is just going right over there to Ala Moana Mall, but the blue line is like almost empty. There's no one taking that chance. Well, very few people taking that chance to go to the South Shore. And who knows, it may be super bright and sunshiny over there, and I personally don't mind getting wet, but there's no benefit in going over there if it's going to be raining and sleeting and all that, not sleeting, but raining and all that right now. So we're going to do just a little quick live stream here. How odd is it to look at this in a portrait mode now, huh? After seeing so many widescreen broadcasts on YouTube. I'm supposed to be doing some more streams on Facebook. Just because, and I'm sorry, so there's 25 of you on here now, so I'm going to say it again. We are going to go on the Waikiki trolley tomorrow at the same time, just not today. Just because it's too ominous looking, the likelihood of rain, which can change again. And if the chances for rain are the same tomorrow as they are now, we'll probably go and just try it out. But I've been on the trolley when it's rainy and it's brutal because the rain is coming in from all sides. Aloha Gary and Kat Roy, Dana Hamilton. How are you, my friends? YouTube or Facebook just has a slow lag for you guys coming on and being able to comment, and then the comment lags, but it picks up. I believe that the comments are quicker on Facebook than they are on YouTube, but not at the beginning. Man, it is so different for me visually streaming on the widescreen to the portrait, to go back and forth like that, because I want to turn very slowly on the widescreen because it covers up so much horizontal area, but here it doesn't take up as much, or it doesn't cover as much. Aloha Wade, haven't seen you in a while, my friend. Hopefully it's nice and warm there in Virginia. I'm betting it's not, but hoping it is. And just an update on Wendy. I asked her for a green drink and a sandwich, and she refused. So when it comes to her getting a green drink and her getting a lunch, everything's good. But when I ask for it, there always seems to be a problem of some sort. But that's how it goes. Want, me. Hello, Sonia. Oh my goodness, I'm not even going to try that. Yeah, I am. I'm going to try that name. Sonia, Soul Kiss Assassin, Sogum Hyman. Gotcha. I'm telling you guys, I'm a linguist. Put any name out there, I could say it. Aloha, Kat Roy, good to see you. And Harold and Ellie from Utah. I bet it's nice and snowy there. Valerie Bird, good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Joe. Donna Bray. Give me just a second. I'm going to nailed it, Sonia, nailed it. It's going to take me a second to just get acclimated to this portrait. So right as I was putting my the drama for the day, minor drama, as I was putting my camera gear together, a guy came up and asked me for some money. I gave him a $5, and he says, just small talk, and he walks up the road a little bit, and you know these little newsstands newsstands with the papers in them. You'll get up in the morning, or I'll get up in the morning, you'll see these newsstands, and the homeless people, for some stupid reason, they'll take all those pamphlets and books and they'll just throw them on the ground. They just waste them, and it's litter and all that stuff. And I look over my shoulder, and that guy's just taking them and throwing them out. And I yelled at him, I said, hey, I go, pick those up, man. What are you doing? We had a little shouting contest. He was from here to that tree away. I said, dude, you better pick those up. I'm going to come take that money. And he says, it's my money. I said, no, it's my money until you spend it. And you haven't spent it yet. Put all those things back. And he ended up putting them back. I thought that was cool. I gave him a little shocker. Hopefully he will know. I said, man, that's rude. Don't do that. That's so mean. Be nice. So if you don't already know, we're going to Ducktopia and do a Ducktopia update for 60 of you beautiful people. And here, Penny, good to see you. Ellie, the weather is about 73 and about 300% humidity. I'll let you look. This is as much as anybody has to go off of. This right here. The meteorologist, they don't know any more than I do or you do, because probably a little bit more. But yeah, it was saying 30% chance, 40% chance of rain yesterday, and it was pouring while that was going down. So, aloha, Chris and Beth, Ute, Eric, Robert Childs, Jimbo. Aloha, Sandy, the notifier. Were you on earlier? I didn't see you on earlier. And if you guys didn't know, Sandy asked me to mention this on every single stream that she's on. She is retiring in less than a week, or about a week or so. I think that's wonderful. Congratulations, Sandy. Sandy does some amazing work. And she does a lot of help for the YouTube channel and the group and the Facebook page. Hence the name Notifier. But she's retiring. I think that's wonderful. Hopefully she'll be able to spend some more time out here in Hawaii. No, Diane, I did not stream yesterday. So, I owe you guys 2 streams. I'm going to do a redo of the stream I did on Thursday night, because Thursday night, man, I was wrecked. I was wrecked, boy. And I have found out that there are many people, numerous people, helping these ducks out. I'm hopeful it's good people. But I will tell you this, I don't want to talk about drama and stuff, but there was a homeless gentleman, and I really, really got into it heavy. Because he was in that stupid fountain, in the water, when I came up on Saturday? Thursday. Yeah, I was not happy, and we had some really, really bad words. Boy, the water's down. And the last 2 days, I hate saying this. The last 2 days, I only saw 2 ducks. And I was yelling at that homeless guy. That's him over there on the bench, that piece of garbage. Oh man, that's bad news. Hi, Mama. Those are the same 2 ducks. Mama, I hope those aren't your only ducks. Where are the other ducks? See those? There's only 2, and one's got his beak and a wing. The other's got his beak on the head of the other one. Yeah, and I'm going to just barely describe what's beside me here, about 2 feet away. It's human bad stuff. And I guarantee it's from one of these scumbag homeless dudes over there, because they're over there smoking meth all day. I'm trying to listen for those baby ducks. There's only 2 of them, and there's a dove in here eating. There's a bunch of food right there. I'm gonna walk over on this side and see if I can't hear the ducks. It's right there on the concrete. That guy went to the restroom right there on the concrete. What a, you know, whatever your reasons for being homeless, which is sad, period, end of story, stop. However, how you act after that is really on you. So I'm gonna be quiet and try and listen for these ducks. So remember those snails I was telling you about? That's one of them right there. Look how big that thing is. There's one, and there's one. Those ducks won't even eat them. So I'm not hearing any birds, any ducks over here. That's not good. But I've been here each day, and there are the two ducks that. Those two ducks actually have been almost in that same area. But everybody's resting. They're not bothered. There's a duck right there. Look at him. He's dead asleep. Those two are resting. The good thing about them is they're nice and dry. So they've been out of the rain for a while. And there's the mother. She's obviously relaxed. She's on one leg and kind of relaxing. Oh yeah, he left. He left, but he lives right over there. That's him, bro, right over there on the park bench. I want to smash him right in the face. I don't like that. He was in this, so I don't know if he grabbed one. I wanted to go ask him, did you grab one and kill any of those ducks? But it's odd that they're that big. I mean, look how big they are. Isn't that beautiful how big they are? It's crazy that they're that big and they're not together. I think they'd all be together. And if that's the case, that means that 5 of them went missing. And I can't hear anything. I've been standing here just listening. There's doves right down here. There are doves. Mama, did you lose some ducks? That is disgusting. Right there on the sidewalk, that guy did that. Oh my goodness. At least they're not bothered as much. They're relaxing. But I wonder what that guy did. I do too, but I frankly don't think. If I'm being hopeful, I hope they are. If I'm being realistic, they're not. But I don't see their bodies, so I don't think they drowned. I think people could have taken them. You know, I think they could have taken them. You know, people see like a baby duck and they want to. And there's only so much the actual ducks can do. Yeah, I hear doves in here. There's doves, but they're not ducks. And it just kind of. To me, I'm trying to make duck logic out of it. That both of these ducks, you'd think that some of the ducks are over here. One of them would be over here resting with them. And those ducks are just sitting right there. But they're bone dry. All their feathers are sticking straight up. So they're nice and dry. And the ducks seem to be relaxed. But they're not getting protected from that scumbag right there. Yeah. And I'm looking in the water to see if maybe they drown or something. I can't see them. That's so sad. The doves are loving that food. That's disgusting, man. I wish I'd known. Mama, where are your babies? Where are all the 5 other babies? Yeah, you can see down in the water. They're not in the water. All right, guys. So if you're just coming on, we called the Waikiki trolley. I want to go ask that guy, dude, what did you do? I don't want to say something. Did you do something to the ducks? And then make him go over there on a high and kill the ducks. You know, I don't want to do that. I do know all the ducks were alive. All 7 of the ducks were alive. This homeless guy's over there going to the restroom right back behind those trees right there. He just walked over there and he's bending over. What disgusting. There are bathrooms. Here's the thing. There are bathrooms right through the park right over here. And that one guy went right there in that concrete. Big old pile right there in the concrete. And that's how much, you know, if they and when you walk through this park here, it's just filthy dirty with all that. And they wonder why they have such bad bad reputations. Some of them, those people, that's what I'm talking about. Not all homeless people for them. He's liable to come after me? All right. As long as I don't have if I have my camera out, I just don't want to hurt the gimbal or something like that. Otherwise, let's get it on, Papa. Oh, it's bad. It's bad. Oh, man. Am I okay? Yeah, I'm okay. No problem. I just came up here on Thursday, and there was a homeless guy in the fountain. But at that time, I saw all the ducks. They were running around. There were some on one side, some on another. I told him to get out and don't mess with them. He said, "This is our fountain. This is our fountain." I said, "Dude, get in that other fountain. Don't get back in this one." And I didn't want to agitate him, so I didn't say much more. But he did get out. But you know, it scared those ducks. And there's 5 missing in one day. That's not great. I know, Lance. Those two poor little ones are just sitting there sleeping on each other. It's not going to. It's not going to. It is. I mean, when you go through that park right there, I mean, I don't want to get too graphic, but I want you to know, when you go through that park right there, it's not really robby stabby, because those are really druggy homeless people. Druggy homeless people don't rob you. For the most part, they don't rob you. The ones who rob you are the ones who are more criminal minded. You can tell who they are. And they don't hang out over there. Some do, but most of them. There's a couple of nice people that hang out over there, but they've turned that to a sewer over there. And I don't know why. I mean, it is so bad. Like when you walk over there, you can tell what's going on. I don't know why the city doesn't come over there and just kick them out, because there's everybody in there, you know, there's no doubt that they're homeless, or no doubt that they're doing terrible things. That's the park. You know where the fork in the road is? The fork in the road between Kalakaua and Kahio, right there by Ambassador, right as you're coming in on Kalakaua, and it forks off to Kahio this way in Kalakaua. That's the park. There's a fountain there, and they don't take good care of that fountain, but those guys get in that fountain and wash off and do horrible things. They go to the restroom in there. It's bad. They usually don't. What they end up doing, Diane, is they'll steal. They'll steal rather than rob. They don't want to rob anything. I mean, they don't want to physically rob a person. That's the last thing they want to do, because 1, confrontational, 2, they could get hurt, 3, it cops a bigger charge, and going to jail is the last thing they want. So they'll go and steal something. That's where they get the money for drugs. It's the guys who are more criminally minded, you know, like Australians, who are more adapt to do something like that, they'll rob you. You can tell who they are. I mean, I can tell them a mile away the way they walk, the way they talk, the way they carry themselves, things like that. And I don't mean all Australians, I mean, you know, some. Yeah, I know, sad news. I hate that, Dale. But it's, you know, it's, you'd like to say it's a natural selection of things, but it's really not, is it? I owe you guys some ocean today, so. Yeah, 3 squares in jail, but those guys aren't into eating anyway. The option of food is not a high priority to them. Being on drugs and avoiding being off drugs. That's Castro's. That's eggs and things. And that's Ohana tattoo. I believe that sacred art was there for a while. I could have swore to God it was, but now it's moved to wherever we saw it was the other day. But there's Ohana tattoo. That's been there forever. That's eggs and things, and that's Arnold's that we always talk about. That's a very good point, Vivian. You'd think they would make it as sterile as possible. They have cleaned up a lot of the places where homeless were. And it's not like you want to get rid of the homeless. You want to put them in a better situation. You know, you want to give them housing and that type of thing, which is, you know, that's a whole nother bucket of crabs. I do too, Linda. That's what I want to believe. I think they're asleep over there on the other side. But the only thing that makes me not want to believe that is that I don't hear them, and the mother duck, both ducks are on the other side of the water. But and I can't believe, well, for sure, nothing came up and ate all 5 of those ducks. I don't think, not in a day. What, a full, like a day and a half. I wanted to come over here late last night. Was in the water. I don't know why I did. Waikiki, Wendy Silva, did you bring me the green drink and sandwich that you promised? Yeah, the mother and I'm calling it the father, but I think it's only females that stick around, but I'm going to call it the mother and the father were there. And they seemed really relaxed. The 2 babies were cuddled up with each other, so they were really relaxed. They weren't on guard, like with their, you know, face looking out. They were rolled up and they had their beaks on each other. Or one had his beak on one had his beak behind his wing. And both the ducks were, you know, you kind of think that they're our ducks. You know, we own those ducks. But there's been a number of people over there. I've seen a couple people, you know, taking photos and talking about them. And I've talked to the people and they say, oh yeah, did you see these baby ducks? And you want to be selfish and say, yes, they're my ducks. But I don't want to engage them in conversation. I go, oh yeah, they're beautiful, you know, and just move on. Yeah, that's the other thing, Linda. Look at Linda, the preeminent vet. There are no feathers on the water, and there were no feathers around like that, and there were no bodies in it. So, the sad thing I'm thinking, because you know what, I think you're right. Let's go with what Linda said. They're staying nice and dry in that under that cover. Because if there are no feathers on the water or bodies or parts or anything like that, somebody grabbed one of them. I'll bet you that's or grabbed them. And I want to believe that didn't happen. So we'll go with that. And I hope tomorrow we go by there and there's 7 fat ducks chilling like villains. Great at what? Not engaging people? I don't think so. I need to work on that. I did a great job this morning. So proud of myself. some ding dong was over here at Halikoa smoking a big old fat marijuana cigarette and blowing it, and it was coming all down the line. I didn't say one word, and I have witnesses. I didn't say one single word to him. I asked people their opinions. I didn't say anything, and that was it. Well, the homeless is really a bad situation because some come from the mainland, but nowhere near what people say. And Santa Monica was the only city who really shipped some people over here. They just gave them a coupon, that was it. But that was years ago. So most of them are people who live here, relatives who live here, people, and people with mental illness. I will tell you this, and this is coming from an absolute dummy. No expert at all. I'm not claiming to know anything other than what I see. But what I see, I'm telling you, 80% are mental illness. And I think we need to start having institutions again. I know in the 80s, I think it was, when we kind of abolished those. And I'm not talking about mandatory. Not in the beginning. I think we should have sanitariums. What do you guys think? Since this is very Hawaiiana to think about. Look, Valentini, are you jealous? I think it should be voluntary, state-funded, because the amount of money that we lose and spend on homeless-related problems, not treating homeless-related, I think would pay for that. And I think we'd be better off. I think we'd have far fewer incidents. And this concludes the self-diagnosis. Of psychosis diagnosis portion of the program. Now see, look at that. This is what frustrates me. Look at that. It is so nice over there. Past Kaimana, up at the Diamond Head lookouts, it looks like, of course those clouds could be way further than what they look like, but it looks nice and sunny. That's South Shore, man. That's where we should be. But in a minute, it could not be. Ooh, what did he ask about whale watching? Look at this. Remember how far this water came? And Wendy was going to come in here with her shoes off to find these eels for us. But there's no water. Look, the water came way back to here. Remember this morning, not less than 2 hours ago, and it's all the way gone out. I love that. Yeah, the people need help, and the people need help from them too. And it's just sad that it's, it should be a rehabilitation, good homes, good clean facilities, and get some of these bad people off the streets. Oh, is it Wendy or Cindy? Sandy. Is it Notifier? Yeah, guys, make sure you like and share. Look what J-Dog said. Liked and shared. Henry, what is there to do in January? Well, big surf, for sure. Big surf on the North Shore. Whale watching. Great hikes. It's a great time of year to come for hikes. Circle Island tours, food tours, farmers markets. Everything to do in the summer you can do in the winter, January, what have you. It's just that in the winter you have the benefit of whales. Arden, you lost your phone. Man, don't get me started on the spending of homelessness in California. But dude, just about bought it. Just about bought it. See, there's rain. That's all rain right there. But look how beautiful it looks over there. Rick's got them all. Get a sunburn. Oh yeah. See what Waikiki Wendy Silva wrote on there, Henry? That's a definite. Sign up for all the email list on all the restaurants you want to go to. You'll get birthday gifts or birthday discounts and cards. Great idea. Doggone it, man. It just... That's a good thing. It's only like 90% humidity today, too. That's the bonus. So those of you who have watched both portrait and landscape, which do you prefer? Regardless of what platform it's on, do you prefer the portrait or do you prefer landscape? Yeah, Henry, today is not a good example of what to do in Waikiki or on Oahu or in any of the Hawaiian Islands, just because the rain is just not great. But look at Diamond Head. Look what I was talking about right there. In just like 3 days, it has turned completely green, and it was brown, nasty, ugly a week ago. What's a big subject? Hawaii? Or homelessness? Yeah, it's great out here. You want to do Wilhelmina today? Landscape, but prefer the Facebook streams. Yeah, it's right there. Right there, that's Moana Surf Rider. Hello, Deanna McKelvey. Finger Lakes, I think it is. Oh, the homelessness, yeah. It's a bad subject. Or a touchy subject. It's not a bad subject, just touchy. Hang on, guys. This may be a tiny bit bumpy. I need to make a little change here, a little adjustment. Lakes, there you go. Why do you prefer the Facebook streams? Well, Facebook is just so sharp. Yeah, Arden, they got swept out about 2 weeks ago, completely, totally gone. They were right there, right in front of those steps. And actually there was one right over here, but that's been a long time ago on the other side. All these boats out here, they're at Turtle Canyon. We could go out and snorkel with turtles. There's a cleaning station out there, which is really cool, but a lot of fish too, not just turtles. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bien. Yeah, Henry, see, it's raining right now, and we made the right call, man. You guys did it. Great call to not go. Yeah, Henry, I know this is, I'm very biased, but I will tell you, this is the best Facebook page and community, most active. And it's because the people you see on here right now, never been here, have been here, live here, or have been here a bunch. So they're an entire spectrum. So you're going to get complete novice, expert, longtime resident advice. And you'll see on these live streams, we cover a lot of ground. We do Let's Eat episodes. We post guides like that. We do this series called Definitive Guides. And we're doing a series now. You guys may be noticing they're being posted now. Definitive Guides, and we've got like 100 of them coming. Every activity, every top activity on Oahu, Maui, Big Island, and then Kauai. So we're doing Dole Plantation, Haleiwa, Green World Coffee. One second. North Shore, Sharks Cove, Hanama Bay, Diamond Head, all the farmers markets. So those definitive guides are really good. But just post a question on the group, or just attend one of these live streams. And do what you're doing right now. See, you're getting input from Wendy. Wendy lives here, hence the name Waikiki Wendy Silva. She's insists that we call her that. I don't know why, but she does. But there's a lot of really good people on here. Yeah, every city with every geographical area with consistent weather is going to deal with homelessness. But it seems, to me, in my opinion, it just seems prominent here in Waikiki for a lot of reasons. One, because homeless people rarely are going to stay in the middle of the island, so they stay in the concentrated areas where the visitors are, where they can get money and food and that type of thing. And they're on the that guy's having a hard time with a stick or something on his foot. It's like the housing issue we talk about from time. Man, there's a housing issue because everybody wants to live here. It's not because of the mean, evil people. It's same thing in La Jolla, same thing in really good places in well, not so much in Mexico, but in Scottsdale, Paradise Valley, Miami, Orlando, not so much Las Vegas. So let me stand over here for a second. Let me see. Do we want to get a coffee or not? It's raining. Where can we go inside and kind of chill like a villain? Oh, you know what? Henry, you ever been in an ABC store? Costco. We do Sam's up in here. Yeah, the pay disparity to income required for quality housing is not good. It's the same everywhere, though. I mean, I know it's not like you shouldn't talk about it because it happens everywhere, but much of the argument, and this is where I see a problem in my dumb opinion, is that because so many people try and are from here trying to make it about just here, and it's my land, it's only here, and it's people driving us out, that it helps, it filters out some of the solutions that are possible. You know, they don't want to hear about other, you know, possible options and accountability and you know, taking care of the actual problem itself. You know, I think it's misdiagnosed or incorrectly diagnosed at many levels. Again, just my terrible opinion. Ill-informed, uneducated. But I will tell you this, someone made a very good comment earlier that if you're going to keep charging all these exorbitant rates for things, you got to start doing more for the community, and that's going to be sad, because that's not what the money's being allocated for, making a better experience. And I think that's actually hard to do. Henry, this is what you call an ABC store. ABC stands for a lot of things. I think one of them is all blocks covered. There are ABC stores in every single corner, in between and elsewhere in Waikiki. It's like the Kmart, Walmart, 7-Eleven of Hawaii. And that's not to disparage them. They have great products. They have great prices. Let me. Two for $34. Is there? Let me see if it dries off. Tell me if it doesn't dry off there, Dale. I'd rather dry off. Look at James and wine. So they have pharmacy type items. They have, you know, grocery store items, but there's also other stores, Target and Waikiki Market. Which, by the way, I want to give Waikiki Market a call out, because man, it could have gone really, really bad. And I know this is going to affect every single one of you when I tell you this. Yesterday, I went into Waikiki Market and I needed to get some cash. And they're great for cash back. One of the very few that give cash back in the way that they do. So I bought a water, or actually a coffee, and got $100 cash out of the self checkout, right? The self checkout went dee 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 dee, bzz, and the little neon thing lit up where the money comes out. The receipt came out and it said no money. It said can't complete transaction. And the guy guy who worked there came up to me and he says, hey, try this other one. So I went to the next one over and I said, no, you know what? I'm going to go to the counter. Hold that story. Check this out. This is at an ABC store, ladies and gentlemen. Fresh fried chicken, and it smells exactly like you think it would smell right here. And see all these like boxes? And these right here look, they're like a day old, and they're not bad. They're really not. They're definitely worth the 20%. And look at how many of them. Look at all these with the red dots, 20% off. It's just one day old, one day out of date. You know? And see these flatbread pizzas? There's two people on here right now I can tell you are absolutely fiends about this. But look at this, what's coming up. Oof. Look at this. But I want you to notice these prices here. See that? These prices here, you can get this same poke at Foodland for Wendy, help me out. Is it $7.99? I know it's not the $6.99, but I think they're, and they vary in price. That's right, they vary in price. But look at these. This is $10.99 for this flatbread. It's $12.99. But there's a place, it's Duke's Lane on Kohio, Nahunoni across the street. Well, it's the Ohio Hotel right across the street. But Henry, on Kohio, there's a food hall there. It's not a food hall, it's Spitfire. It's a Spitfire grill. It looks a lot like this right here. Their flatbreads are the big flatbreads, and they're like $10 and $12 and $13 for the big like flatbreads, like two of these. They're excellent. And here's the other thing. I know this is kind of silly to point out, but I want to point this out because some people see a lot of value in this. They have fountain drinks here, but their fountain drinks, did they take it out? Oh, I think they took it out. Right as I was going to praise them. Excuse me, do you have fountain drinks anymore? Or did you take that out? The fountain drinks? So, took it out? Okay, thank you. Oh, sorry, man, sorry. I about knocked that guy completely out with my elbow. Boy, he took that like a champ. I hit him right in the jaw. Well, anyway, I won't waste your time talking about it, but they have musubi, several different kinds of musubis. They have malasadas rather. But you can tell they have all types of sundry items here. Great prices. Yeah, you're paying for convenience, Rick. You're exactly right. Same thing with Waikiki Market and with Target. You know, I go in there often, and you can go up to Safeway, but I'm telling you, the difference in price that I found for the things I buy, Safeway is, I mean, if you want to go there for the walk, it's like a mile up the road. If you want to do it for the exercise, then yeah, go there. But you're not going to save $10 an item or, 30% on every item. You're just not. I think what's happened is the stores like Target and Waikiki Market that are in Waikiki proper, they realize that people have that, they know they had that option, but they just price themselves a little bit higher and they make their money on profit and volume because that Target is a banging with business. And then they have all types of beer, like all the Australians on here have told you, they have all types of beer and alcohol, but look what else they have. They have a whole liquor section that has high-end liquor, they have high-end wines, really nice Mi Familia up there. Lance, check it out, Mi Familia. High-end alcohol. But what I was saying about, let me finish what I was saying about Waikiki Market, because I was actually, honestly, I'm going to tell you the honest truth, I was formulating in my head how I'm going to drag them through the dirt because I perceived that they're going to not do what they ended up doing. So I feel ashamed, even though subconsciously I was thinking it, I didn't do it, but I want to come clean with you guys because I was certainly preparing to do it. So what happened was I went up, like I said, put in my card, made the transaction, got $100, or did the transaction for $100 cash back. It said approved on the screen. The neon thing went bzz, 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 like the money was coming out. Didn't come out. The receipt came out. The guy said, try this other self-checkout. I didn't. I said, I'm going to go to this lady right here and get the money from her directly. I go and I do the entire transaction again, give her the coffee, rings it up, $100, pulls it out. She gives me $100, and I walk out. I get a notice on my from my bank about transactions, and they come up because I do so few on my card, and it said 2 transactions from Waikiki Market for $100. So I walked back over to Waikiki Market yesterday, knowing that they're going to push back and say, no, we're not going to do that. You don't have any evidence of it. Long short, they brought out 2 managers, all completely nice. Just could not be more polite. They truth be told too, they knew who I was because I've done live streams in there. They've seen me in there 300 times. I just knew that they were going to push back, and they said, no, let's look at, and it was the end of their day. It was like at 4:30, 4:45 on Friday. I said, I know this is the last thing you want to be doing right now, and I apologize for it, but they could not find it. They found the one transaction. They could not find the other transaction at all. You know what they did? They went back through the cameras, and they found the cameras. They found the transaction that I did, and they gave me the money back and my transaction fee. I thought that was wonderful. They could have easily said, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. We can't do anything. So good on Waikiki Market. Excellent. They could not have been nicer, could not have been more helpful. And it was in the very middle of the day, and they were giving out payroll at the same time. So I was standing at the desk, and people were coming up for their payroll at the same time. So they did a wonderful job. Wonderful. Yep, Imperial is right there. There's actually a sign. Man, now it's coming down. I am so glad we didn't go. So glad we didn't go. All right, Chris Vance, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, it's wonderful. It made me feel so glad, so happy too.
I want to be a solo boat. None of it's happening. I want to be like.
Well, I'm right in between two Starbucks. There's one right there, and there's one right there. That was excellent customer service, Dale. I was really, really, yeah. And they could have easily, and I would have been out of luck. They could have said, oh, you know, our records show that it transacted, it canceled it, whatever, but nope. She goes, well, and she actually said herself, she goes, no, let's, we can't find it on the tape. She goes, let me go look through the recorded videos. And she was gone for 10 minutes, came back. I thought that was wonderful. Yeah, rain, go away. I think we'll get more activity up here. Let me go up here and yeah, let's go this way. Let me see what we can do up here. Oh, excuse me. Oh, we can go in here and get a musubi, or a musubi, as Diane makes me say it. Or we can go right in here. Let's go check this out. Who wants some samples? Free? How are you? I want some free samples of Hawaiian cookies, or Honolulu cookies. Yummy. I still need to get some of these and ship them off. This one right here. This is the one that makes everybody, they like. Look at all the Christmas ones. They have cool Christmas boxes and these Santa socks. Isn't that cool? How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Could not be better. See these little, the little tins? Those are so cool. Look at that. It says Mele Kalikimaka. look at these little Santa socks. Oh, I know someone who would like that. Those are nasty. Oh, peppermint and macadamia. Who likes macadamia nuts? Bye-bye. Thank you, ma'am. I need an umbrella hat to, no, free up my hands. What are you talking about? My hands aren't over my head. My hands are right here. Hands are right here. I'm holding my phone. I can't put that on a stand. You could use some cookies, Tim. Okay. Hey, Aussie Nightmare. How are you? You're out of Honolulu Cookie Company. Cookies, I should have never went in there. I know all you guys are going to be. Anyone? Bacon wrapped stuffed mushrooms. I'm not going to say it again. Or is, oh, there, I wish they had pictures. Oh, there they are right there. Look at those suckers right there. That's the devil's business right there. Bacon wrapped stuffed mushrooms. Oof. Did that spot clean up off the lens? I'd rather dry off by itself than me stick my hand in front of it. Although I do my hands like this all the time, I don't know what I'm worried about. You guys like those macadamia? I guess more people like them than don't like them, huh? I've never been happier to see rain. I feel vindicated. Lance, vindicated means feel like I was made right, justified, exonerated, not exonerated, but you know what I mean. That's what vindication means. Oh, I should have known there was not going to be a table up here. We could go to the food court and get some Panda Express, but that's really an occasional restaurant. You know, something you do for proms, wedding receptions, award banquets. You know, you just don't throw a Panda visit willy-nilly. You don't throw it around without putting a little respect on it. Look at that. Hawaiian rum crafted cocoa honey. Dios mio. I did not see that coming. That's brand new. Are you kidding, Kathy? No thank. Oh yeah, you can have it all, man. This is the new Mana Up. Well, shut my mouth. When I was saying they're shutting their stores down, I'm surprised they're open. That's the new Mana Up store. It used to be on the second floor. It's now on the first floor. Good for them. Hopefully they're getting a bunch of money for their partners. Looks like Wendy lost a quarter. She spent the night here digging it up, trying to find it. So Waikiki, Wendy Silva, you still got Wilhelmina Rise on your bingo card or no? I mean, now would be the day to do it. Remember the first time I met you at Wilhelmina Rise? Kind of looked like this, huh? Not so much. It is pouring down. Look at that. Hope you guys can see it. Let me show you. I'll hold the camera still. Can you see that? I mean, can you guys actually see the rain? And just waiting for the wet rain to pass. All right. Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, they're getting off right here. Wow. Okay. Those people are wrecked on that trolley. I actually do like the weather. I like that it's inclement like this. It changes. It actually is a good mix. I just wish they'd spread it out, like rain one day, 10 days, good. Rain one day, 10 days of good.
But she's looking good for that way.
Look at this line. They made this line over here on the left come in from out of the rain, so now they're over on this side. It's crazy. Man, it's a coming down. Wendy, are you in Waikiki now, or are you still out at Kakako. Because if you are, you still have a chance to bring me my sandwich, and maybe not a green drink, just a different drink, if you don't mind. I mean, bring me any kind of drink that you think I would like would be fine, and just that breakfast sandwich. And maybe that pork belly sandwich too, so I have a choice, and then I can just use the second sandwich for tomorrow. Warm rain. I wouldn't know about that, Tatiana. I think you need to spell check your message there, homegirl. I'm sure everybody has their own opinions, but I'll keep mine to myself.
There's nothing more on this way.
Please disregard Tatiana's comment there. I'm sure she meant something completely wholesome. Here, let me show you guys something kind of cool. We talk about this from time to time. Well, get on out here, Wendy. Let's go to Pie's Deli or something. Actually, no, never mind. Never mind. Forget what I said. This is kind of cool out here. You get, let's see. Well, I can't get out there all the way. Ooh, boy, these tiles are slick, slick, slick. Anyway, you can see there's all these nice there's seats here. They're under the cover, but there's seats over here we'll go look at. But you look out over the Royal Hawaiian over there. It's really beautiful. Lance. Read your last comment, Tatiana. I know it's probably an English biological question. Maybe we could do it over here. You really can't see it so much over here because the trees. Ooh, man, I'm telling you what, there is a slip and fall lawsuit going to happen sometime. That is slick, slick, slick. Listen to the rain. So you want to go on a trolley ride today, eh? The honest truth though, it could be like this here and sunny right down the street. I know there's rain on the lens now, so I'm just going to wait a minute. If it's impeding, if the rain, the water on the lens is bothering you guys, let me know and I'll just wipe it off. Otherwise, I'll just let it dry off if you don't mind. It's up to you. Oh, no. She's not a waitress. She's a payer backer. I'm giving her an opportunity to not feel like a Indian giver. You see, you don't want to go out there. If you go out here and down, there's like you get dumped right out into the open air. Let's not do that. We're going to get drenched, but let's choose how we get drenched. Let's go back this way. Yeah, Wendy, if you had an umbrella, you'd bring it out here and let me borrow it.
I did initially, but I was like, oh,
But that's all right. No problem. Don't worry about me. I'll be okay. I just hope I don't get sick. Catch a cold. Hope I don't get a sore throat. Because you're unwilling to walk 3 blocks to bring me an umbrella. It's not raining at all. That's crazy. Wendy, I'll wait right here. If you run 3 or 4 blocks, whichever way you live, and come this way, you'll be able to get over here. But please don't open the umbrella before you get here because it's going to get wet on the top of it. And when you open it up around me, it'll get me wet. So just leave it closed, put it under your shirt or your backpack, and just run over here if you would. I'll be waiting. Well, you have to be strategic about how you're going to go. If I wasn't streaming, bring out my 26% Aussiness and just go it, run through that water or that rain. I need to get across the street to International Marketplace, because there's a lot of places I can go sit down over there and talk with you guys. What did Dana Hamilton say? Did I miss what she wrote? Oh, they're lightened up. This is our opportunity. Oh man, I should have done it. I hesitated. Dadgummit. We're gonna hit it now. The second that light turns, we're going to hit this. I don't know, man. Pie's Deli's right here. Nah, I'm good. Oh, I'm going to run. I'm going to hit my... When that turns green or red, we're out of here. Oh, right there it goes. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I hope this lady doesn't fall. Let me go right behind her. She did. Man, there's nothing that way to keep us drier to get into and get under cover. Oh. Man, look in here. It is drenched. It's all open air as you can see, but this is great for the trees and the. I'll bet you there's a. Oh, that's right there too. I'll bet you those ducks in these little ponds are just living the dream. All right. No, I didn't run into it. I said, no, I didn't. So Wendy, are you nice and dry at your apartment? No. Wendy, you all nice and dry at hope you're feeling good. And not at all like you're getting pneumonia. I wonder if there's an urgent care, like a 24-hour emergency urgent care that I could go in and see before I get pneumonia. Sounds like I've never seen rain. I know. Do you guys think I'd be okay with just like a pneumonia shot and maybe a sling, arm sling or something?
Oh, downward. Oh, good.
I think maybe a distemper and polio shot too. Look, Coco Nene. And look, not one drop on the lens, it doesn't look like. Oh, there's a, yeah, that's right, there's one right next door. I thought that was like a one. Or maybe they just. I mean, I just don't want to overdo it. I think maybe a distemper and maybe polio and a flu shot would do wonders right now. I just feel it coming on. Never can be too sure. Guys, you want to see the best Santa? I hope he doesn't mind. I'm gonna do it. Best Santa ever. That is the best Santa ever. I don't want to take pictures of him because he gets paid to get, and people come up and take his picture all the time anyway. It's a terrible thing. This is where the problem starts here, because this is about 32 degrees and me being wet because Wendy wouldn't come and help me. This is where I'll probably get pneumonia. I need a mask and a distemper shot. I'm feeling weak. You know how you guys feel kind of achy in your bones and weak in your knees and all that because of sickness? Hello, MD. No, not rabies. That's ridiculous. Oh, Leanne, I started my raw back again first thing Friday morning. My raw garlic and apple cider vinegar and honey, and man, it could not be better. Let me point it this way for a little bit. I feel like a champ. But I mean, what chance do I have against chronic flu, winter cold, ice, sleet, fog. I mean, it's going to be foggy out there. You watch. And here I am, like a baby deer in the woods. Or dare I say, like a baby duck. Vulnerable, not knowing what's going to happen, who's around the corner, who's going to get me. Phone. The obstacle course of life called raining in Waikiki. I'm happy to do that, Michelle. I'm telling you, it's a game changer. I've been telling 2 different guys I know for a long time, oh, it sounds so stupid. I couldn't drink, I couldn't this. They've done it now for about 2 or 3 weeks, and I would love to show you their text. Oh my God, it's amazing, man. You don't want it, it's good. I'll just tell you the recipe. You guys do what you want to do. It's a game changer. Awesome right there. I know, Dana. Thank you. Thank you for acknowledging that. Hi there. I'm pointing it that way. Could I get a grande and a venti double cup, please? Pike. You having a good day today? Oh, men's and men's? Okay. Well, then I won't. Yeah. It's such beautiful weather.
Yeah, it's pretty rainy here today. It's always rainy like this time of year.
Pretty rainy today. Okay. Do you want me to put... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, you're good.
Is it Renata? Renata, is that how you say it? Renata?
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that.
You do vlogging?
Yeah. You guys don't have a...
Oh, we can't take tips here.
Oh, okay. Well, plant your turnips early. That's my tip. Stay dry on the... Dry when you go outside. Don't talk to Waikiki Wendy Silva.
Dark chocolate.
Could I get a double cup, please?
Oh, yeah.
I blame it on the rain, my man. I'm telling you. Thank you.
If you need paper sugar, it's going to be to the left of that one.
Thank you. Oh, can I get a cold cup lid?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There you go. No, I got... Thank you. I'll tell you something that's kind of... Never mind. I think it's funny. But... to a time to do it, day and time, and we're going to do the reading of the book. I want to do the reading of the Fairy Tree in Waikiki book on Christmas Eve and do a pub crawl at the same time, but that's not going to happen. Hang on one second. I can't see any of your comments. If you're commenting, I can't see any of them. Give me 1 second. Oh, you suckers. Okay. If this lady takes the last chair, I'm going to wrestle it out of her hands. Okay, no, she didn't. All right. See, now we can watch when Wendy Silva walks up with my umbrella. As she said, Has she said if she's left yet, Wendy? Okay, now I can read all your comments. What'd you guys say? Or what questions did you have? You're about half right, Lance. Okay, this is for Michelle Snitch. This is the starter. Actually, this is the starter kit for that drink. Tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, big tablespoon of raw garlic, tablespoon of MCT oil, tablespoon of honey, a pinch, good sized pinch of cayenne pepper, and 1 lemon or 2 lemons to your liking. Put it in a cup about that big, shake it up really well, and then shoot it down. That 1 tablespoon measure across the board, I would cut that in half for the first 2 or 3 times, then bump it to 1, and then when you start feeling you probably shouldn't do it, but I do 2 tablespoons. I do double that, 2 tablespoons, big thing of garlic. But it will just absolutely flatline your metabolic desire. You will not be hungry almost all day. It's not a suppressant, but the hunger suppression is a byproduct of it. But your cardio, your arteries, it will just rip the plaque out of your arteries, and it's just super good for you. Improves circulation. Also, if you just look online, look on YouTube for apple cider vinegar drink. I've added, because of 2 other people, the MCT oil and a lot of garlic, but almost everybody puts those other items in the drink. You do that Snitch for 7 days, and if you can do it after you get up and have just a little bit of something to drink, I think it'll absolutely blow you away on how it makes you feel. There you go. Yep, that's exactly what I said. All right, guys, I'm going to wash the lens. I know it's terrible, but I'm going to do it. Oh, not any better. Linda, man, there's no way I could sip that. I'd rather take a claw hammer to the forehead. I have to drink it. I put it in a mason jar like this. Mine's about 4 ounces. It's about that big around, about like that. And I get the raw peeled garlic from Sam's. Just put it in a magic bullet, put some MCT oil in it, pureed it, take 2 big old scoops out every morning. It's a game changer. But you can't take it if you're fasting, nor shouldn't take anything. And it'll make you feel bulletproof. Snitch, I wish one person on. Actually, I think Tats does it. I think Linda, you do it, right? I wish someone who's never done it before. Snitch, I really would like it if you would do it and tell us in like 5-6 days how you feel. There you go, Tats. Have it every day on an empty stomach. I do too. Margaret, what I do honestly is I take it in the morning on a totally empty stomach because I want to feel that stuff. And then I take my vitamins after that. And then I don't eat until sometimes 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock maybe. MCT killed well, you can't put a bunch of it in there. You just put a little in there. Doesn't it make you feel great? I mean, your metabolic performance it's crazy, man. I love it. Love it. I mean, you should have garlic and lemon and all that stuff anyway. This just puts it all together, but it is a horrible drink. And at the Linda, you do it. You know what I have done? I've taken just the vinegar, MCT, and garlic right before I go to bed. And contrary to popular belief, it doesn't make you burpy like when you eat garlic. Your breath doesn't smell like garlic. It's not nasty, anything like that when you consume it that way.
แดเนียลไม่ค่อยพูดไงพูดภาษา
เรียกแดเนียลเหมือนเลี้ยงเด็ก
You're in a build stage. You eat like a
กิน
man.
อะไรก็กินให้ปลาไปไหนก็ไปอยู่เงียบ
That's an incredibly sexist thing to say, Dana. You should be ashamed of yourself.
เขาก็งงว่าเราเข้าใจหรือเปล่าพวกนี้เข้าใจแต่ว่าคุณเลยเกลียดพูด
ๆขี้เกียจตอบสนองเนาะ
Ooh, be very careful if you have acid reflux. It won't help with that. I certainly don't think it will. I would be very, very careful about that. I mean, I'm probably going to die of pneumonia anyway in the next couple of days.
ไปห้องน้ำอะไรบ้าง
ได้แล้วก็บอกไปเลย
So I'm happy to pass on whatever information I can to you. So you so I can be remembered for my drink.
สะอาดหรือว่าสะอาดไม่ชอบเชียร์ได้
ต้องไปห้องตรงนั้นด้วย
You mean like a man? You eat big,
ถ้า
Dana.
ขึ้นไปเจอพวกนั้นไม่สะอาดไอ้ตรงนั้นใหญ่มันต้องเข้าไปตรงใกล้ๆเซสชั่นเราอ่ะอันนั้นน่ะสะอาดมันมีคนเข้า
อ๋อ
Seriously, Snitch, go onto YouTube and ask do two things. Ask about the apple cider, garlic, and oil. What they'll tell you is they'll not tell you MCT oil. They'll tell you virgin olive oil, but you need an oil base, and MCT is way better than the very, 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 very best virgin olive oil. Absolutely guarantee it. And then the second one, look up what happens to your body when you don't eat for 72 hours. Look at that video and watch that and tell me you don't want to try that. Oh, that's good, Bev. Any of that stuff you're doing, it's better than nothing. So you guys are way ahead of the game. Oh my God. Look at J-Dog. She's like my mom. She will drink that MCT oil. I'll drink it all together, but dude, I will not drink that MCT oil by itself. God dang. Or coconut oil. Dang, it's only 11 o'clock. It feels like it's 3. Is that right? Aussie Nightmare says she can scald apple cider vinegar and it doesn't make your acid reflux better. That's interesting. So maybe I'm wrong because I thought it would tear it up. Because I don't have acid reflux, but I don't do it during the fast. I don't do MCT oil. I don't do those drinks. I don't do my supplements. I don't do anything but water or coffee. I could do tea, but I don't do it. I don't like tea. Oh my God, Allison, no, just get it over with, man up. It sounds terrible because it is. But if you think of it this way, if you drink that every day or consistently every other day, whatever, and it reduces the plaque in your arteries, reduces all the negative bad stuff, increases blood flow and reduces stroke and all that stuff, wouldn't you do it? Yep, you would. And don't take my word for it. Look at peer-reviewed people, peer-reviewed reports on, see, it just started right back up again. I was going to go out there, but the rain just kicked up. What's the name of what, Tatiana? And you know what I take on top of that? And this is just it's to supplement what I do. I take apple cider vinegar tablets, capsules, only because they're highly concentrated and it just puts more into your body. Without the need for drinking it, and they're good, and they're fairly cheap. You can get them from Pure Encapsulations, which I think is the best supplement place, or Tonic, Tonic, Tonic. Yeah, you don't put it in your mouth, Dana. I don't. I literally, I take the whole thing, open my mouth, and it goes straight down. It doesn't touch my teeth. If it does, it's very, very little. Okay. This is what I'm going to tell you. This is one order. This is one measure of it. Okay. A tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, a tablespoon of crushed and ground up, very fine crushed up garlic, a big pinch of cayenne pepper, a tablespoon of raw honey, a tablespoon of MCT oil, and then a whole squeeze of whole lemon. The whole thing. I put 2 in there, but you put 1 whole lemon to take the acidity, believe it or not, out of the rest of the drink. Shake it up really, 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 really good. And if you squeeze the seeds in it, all the better. Just let that go in it. Just squeeze it, shake it up really, 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 really good, and then just shoot it down. I would do a half of that to start off with if you're a baby, or just do a whole measure like I just said. And then you want to work your way up to, if you're a bigger bodied person, you want to work your way up to maybe double that, a tablespoon and a half of each of those. But only do the 2 tablespoons if you've done that 1 tablespoon measure for a long time and you feel you can do it. Otherwise, just do it in 2 sessions. Do 1 in the morning and 1 at night. But I do it first thing when I wake up in the morning. Take your vitamins a little bit after that. But you really, if you really want to get in the weeds, you should take plain yogurt when you take your vitamins afterwards, because if you do all that on an empty stomach and then you take your vitamins right after, which you shouldn't do, your vitamins are going to get mixed up and all that. So you want to wait about an hour, do some yogurt, and then take your supplements, and you're good to go. And it'll do you good. Oh yeah, you got to pinch your nose. I do. But you have to be careful about banana. If you blend bananas, it completely changes its makeup. So to eat raw bananas, it's great. Chop them up, eat them, it's great. But if you blend them in any kind of a drink, because I used to blend them when I actually used to have high blood pressure, and God dang it, it's coming down now. I had high blood pressure, and you guys heard me talk about this lady, Karen Paquette, who is, I think, one of the most genius people I've ever met. She was a strength and training coach for the Canadian Olympic team, and she was a naturopath in La Jolla, and I had hired her to be a nutritionist for me. This is like 16, 17 years ago. And she says, I'm going to tell you how to get rid of your high blood pressure and rip off the weight if you start doing more cardio and hiking and stuff. That's why I really started doing hardcore hiking. So I did this drink. She said, whole banana, beetroot, or beets, but you do the beet stalk. So when you buy the beets themselves are good, but the stalks themselves have like 60 to 80% more of the good stuff in it. So take those stalks off, crunch them up, chop them up, and just to the measure, however much you'll do, put that in there. Kale, cilantro, bananas, beets, kale, cilantro, and blueberries, a big thing of blueberries, and put it in there. And man, my blood pressure went down like that. And I'm sorry, I should have brought this up. I was pre-diabetic, believe it or not, and I wasn't fat. I mean, I'm super fat now. I'm almost 300 pounds now, but I was pre-diabetic. And I said, how in the hell can I be pre-diabetic? She goes, you can be. And I told her what I was drinking and eating. She goes, that's why you're pre-diabetic. I was drinking those a gallon of cranberry juice, grape juice, and apple juice. I was drinking like 5 of those a week. But I actually really wasn't fat. I'm not kidding. I wasn't fat. And that's when I started hiking. And she goes, you need to get your fat ass up that hill behind La Jolla at least 3 times a week. And I started doing it every day. And my blood pressure and type 2 diabetes went away like that. Haven't had it since. But bananas by themselves, and she actually told me that's my whole reason of saying that. She said if you blend, it changes their entire fiber makeup and the way it's processed in your bodies. Oh, what was the other thing? Broccoli Come on. It's a thing that Wendy said the other day. Broccoli, the sprouts, yeah. Take a handful of that crap, stuff it in there. Oh, it was Wendy. I know it's difficult to understand, but that's how stupid I was. I'm going, man, look at all this juice I could be drinking. I mean, the ocean spray, 3 of those at a time. I would buy them, and I would sit there thinking it was great, and I put it right beside me, and I had protein powder drink, which you shouldn't put in juice, but I did anyway. I put protein powder in there, shake it up, put it beside my desk, and I drank it all day. I know, snitch. It's the broccoli sprouts. It's the thing that Wendy was talking about. I can't believe I forgot that, but yeah, broccoli sprouts. Oh, what was that? I guess you mean the dangers of some. I want to read that. I guess that you mean the dangers of potassium in banana, that you can never overdose banana consume. Yeah, it's not the amount of it. Look it up when you blend bananas.
I sat there with the speakerphones. They heard me buying it. They heard me calling.
No, I wasn't almost pre-diabetic. I was pre-diabetic. For sure, I was pre-diabetic. But I'm telling you, man, you know I mean, it was a hill. I don't need to show you, but it was a hill. You know that hill back behind us, the Wahila? It was half that. But I would do that with the dogs 6 days a week, 7 days a week, and put a hike behind it. And I thought it was a tough hike anyway. But man, I lost that pre-diabetic in a stitch. Who said that? I lost 15. I have 35 to go. Who said that? Cheryl Ray. Is that you said that, Cheryl? You lost 35, or you lost 14, you need to lose 35 pounds?
So what do you want to do? You want to try to
Cress sprouts? There's another thing I did. I did cardio. It's called Cardio Glide. It's or cardio something. It's a powder, but it helped, but it wasn't good of a one. My diet right. 2, I was working out or just cardio, and hard hiking. Changed everything. That's I started green drinks. I started doing.
I used it for 20 years. I used it for 20 years. It's the best.
What is?
Yeah.
This?
Yeah. Cardio.
Cardio. Yeah, the cardio. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It helped me so much.
Yeah.
It keeps you loose.
Yes, it does.
Tone.
We're talking about Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. You're talking about the machine cardio glide. Yeah, no, I'm
my machine row and
like a call more than.
There's a row. How do you say? The legs.
Yeah. It's like I know what you mean, like a stair climber. Like
Sitting down.
Yeah. I'm about. There's another product. There's another product, sir. Called, yeah. But I. Huh? Yeah. Just run up that mountain a couple times. But it's hard on your bones. I know what you mean. Yeah. Well, if you get animals, you're going up the wrong hill. Get you. I'm with you, man.
I tell you,
That's great advice, sir. Thank you. Yeah.
like 20 years I haven't been using it. 20 years.
I like it.
Stop. The days I use it.
Oh, Rick, is it? Okay. I'm lost on your. Sorry, guys. I got lost. I'm telling you that the apple cider drink, it will help so much with your if weight loss is something you're after, it will definitely do that, man. Helps you burn whatever you eat and whatever you have eaten, cranks up your metabolic performance, you know. Let's see, let's wait and see if Snitch does it for 7 days. See what she thinks. Yep. Cocoa Head's good. I want to try and do Hanama Bay Ridge. That's not tough. It's just, or actually, I want to do Makapu'u Lighthouse.
Negative. Negative. Yeah.
What?
Negative.
I'm local too. Not local. Not
Negative. People die over there.
at Makapu'u. You're crazy. What? On the Lighthouse Trail?
Going down from it. Negative. Going down. Yeah. Going to is fine. And don't ever go to China Wall. Ever. That's
Dude,
bad.
you know how many times? I've been there a ton of times.
Yeah,
There's
but
no
that's
problem
bad.
with it.
Every year people die there.
Well, they do, yeah, but they're stupid. Stupid people die. I did, you know, dude, Olomana?
Don't go there.
I did Olomana when it was raining. I did it by myself. Did up to the second peak, stopped, which was stupid. You die. 13 people died there, but so what? You got to roll the dice, my friend.
It's dead.
You can't live life scared.
And Tom, right at it. Let me show you something real quick. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Look at my neck.
Yeah?
See any guilt?
No?
We do not belong in the water, in any water. Right?
Yeah.
We don't have guilt.
Yeah. No gills.
Look at mine.
Yeah. No wings.
Feathers. You see that
Yeah, no.
We do not belong in the sky. Those planes always fall out of the sky. We do not belong in the sky.
Dude, if you-
humans do not belong in the sky,
Right?
and humans do not belong in the water.
Don't belong in the sky. Don't. So you shouldn't be doing any jumping or anything like that? Like out of planes or off of... Dude, if I could show you videos of me jumping off of stuff, you would freak out.
When you're 20, that's fine. But when you're
Right.
50, 60, 70, negative.
Dude, I do it. I'd do it tomorrow if it was here. But I get it. I get it. I will.
Adrenaline.
Yeah, no, I understand. Hey, I appreciate your advice, sir. I really do.
Bottom line.
But I love spitting caves. I love
Oh, man,
China walls. Huh?
30 years.
Yeah.
I'm that.
Yeah.
TV's here, we're here.
Yeah.
Lulu.
Yeah. Right there by.
You see us there? On the left.
What's that?
See us on the left with the big
Yeah. Oh, is it? Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah. Coco Marino over there. The Hawaii Kai. that
Almost
Hawaii-
every year is pretty tasty.
Yeah.
China Wall, everybody will die every year. Yeah, they die. It's cursed.
Yeah.
It's cursed. It's not about safety, smartness, and all. It's cursed. I promise you.
I think it helps if you believe it. I don't.
Believe it, and it's cursed.
I don't.
Yeah, me too. And it's cursed. I see them all now for 30 years after the show now.
Yeah.
We rescued it. The guys that get in trouble from China Wall,
Yep.
the left current brings it to us. We rescue them with our lives.
Yeah. I've seen that before. I've seen people jump in after that.
One guy came from Maui. Pro and golfer, teaches golf in Maui, the resort.
Yeah.
Came to Honolulu, come to us, Spinning Cave. People told him jump off the cliff, Spinning Cave. And he said, it's a rush. He jumped off with his tennis shoes, shorts, and polo shirt, I saved his ass. Yeah. Chris came driving in the water, take him to the bay, Honolulu Bay. Joe's car,
Yeah.
came down the cliff. Who saved my ass? Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
What can I do for you? I pointed to the house right above.
Yeah.
Give me that. And
Yeah.
he left and I left.
Oh yeah.
He asked me, I told him, give me that house.
Yeah, there you go.
Give me that house, bro. I saved it.
Yeah. Excellent.
His skin was all on my line.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
But you got to jump off stuff or climb stuff
I get it.
to
I get that. I used to
so you feel you're alive, man. Otherwise, you're walking around dead.
To 30 or something.
Yeah.
Seeing shit. Yeah, to 30, I did it all.
Not. You don't know. Maybe New Zealand, Australia too. How long have you lived here? Nice to meet. I'll be around. I've seen you around a couple times. My name's Tony
Jensen,
Jensen.
what are you looking at? She
I-
like park and stuff like that. She like park. Check out that.
Been there many times. I was actually one there today. We're doing a trolley tour down there, but I live here. We do live videos. I'm live streaming to a bunch of people all over New Zealand, Australia, Canada. What's that? Hell no, I do it for free. God's blessed me. I don't need to. But I appreciate your advice. That's good advice. I won't follow it, but it's good advice. Yeah, I do know. I'm telling you, I've done some of the stupidest things, but when it was done, you went, man, I'm alive. I'm bulletproof.
Yeah.
All right, brother, we'll see you. All right, bye-bye. All right, have a great day, sir. Sorry if I just cussed just then. I thought maybe I did. Well, Wendy didn't come by and bring my umbrella or my food. So I guess I'm just left to my own devices. Who knows what's going to happen to me out here in the wild? I could trip, break my leg, succumb to my injuries, maybe get a scratch and get an infection and die. All could have been avoided had I received proper care. But that's okay. I'm sure she had something to do. I bet one of her plants needed watering or something. Jensen was his name. Don't do that. Don't jump off it. Don't climb it. Don't. He goes, don't go to China walls. Don't go to. Putting her on the naughty list, she is the naughty list. She's like the Is Henry on here? Or we probably completely scared him off. I can imagine somebody being a absolutely brand new viewer, which is good and bad. This whole situation I'm going to explain. It's really good, or it's really bad, depending on who you are. Can you imagine just now dropping into the conversation about 10 minutes ago on a Going to Hawaii stream, and you say, oh look, there's this really cool Facebook page that has some neat posts on it and pictures. Oh my gosh, beautiful videos. Let's see what this live stream's all about. So I'm sitting there on China Walls ready to kill myself, and you know, yeah, so like, oh my gosh, what, these people are crazy. But if Henry's not on, he hasn't left. This is the place I was talking about, Spitfire. Check this out. Let me, this is the place I was talking about that has these flatbreads. Even if it's not Henry, anyone else, check this out. $14 for that Meat Lovers pizza. $12.90 or $12, $11. And those, see how big ones. There's that, I can't think of the name. But regular cheese is $9. And look at all these, the same stuff. And then they have, and this food is really good actually. I mean, I know it's just sitting out here. See those rotisserie chickens? Oh, good. But they also have, well, look at these breakfast sandwiches, but they're just made then they'll cook them after they, you know, so it's not melted or warmed up or anything. But they'll do that to order. And then they have these croissants, gelato, which is horrible for you. The Mai Tais at Basalt, I haven't tried them. I haven't tried that. I've only been at Basalt a couple of times. I hear nothing but good things. I've never heard anyone say, oh my God, that place is terrible. I've only heard good things, good positive things. Dana loves that place. Oh, Dana, I haven't seen you in a while. Tats goes there often. It's a great place just to dip into. You know what's just as good is that, I don't want to tell you, but I'm going to the Island Country Market down there right next to Ritz. That's just as good. It's the exact same thing. They have the same pizzas, the same, well, kind of the same prices. They don't have a complete full deli right down here, the complete, but it's good. Oh man, look how rainy it is. Man, we can't do a hike. Let's see. Yeah, we may just end this here. How many? There's 67 of you guys on there? On here? That's a heartbreaker. Oh, that guy went right up on the curb. He didn't mean to do that, I bet. What about a swim? J-Dog says she goes there. You know what I have heard about? Is I've heard about their prime rib. Did I have it there once? Well, I had something there. Oh, you know what sounds good right now is Aloha Melt. Aloha, one of their big fat melts, and the tomato basil. Gee, Merry Christmas. That sounds good. Actually, I'm not even hungry, but it does sound good. Yeah, Tats, that's what I need to go home and take a hot shower and maybe not get it. I can feel it coming on. Wendy, please don't be tough on yourself. Don't beat yourself up. You're not totally to blame for my being sick. I mean, sure, had you brought your umbrella and maybe something warm for me to wear, you could have saved what could possibly be my life. But I understand. It's the Christmas season. Your baby poinsettias need little Christmas lights on there. I know you have your priorities. I feel myself slowing down. Anyway, Don't beat yourself up. And if anything happens to me, I don't want you to blame yourself. I mean, you shouldn't take full responsibility for me being terminally ill. Hacking, coughing, chronic cold. I mean, we can make a NyQuil commercial right now. But I don't want to be a burden. Man, I like Aussie Nightmares ideas. I just hope I can navigate my way home. Gosh, I'm feeling so weak. Fluey and coffee and sneezy. Well, I don't want you to take full responsibility, Wendy, either. I mean, you could have saved a life today, but choices were made. Far be it from me to cast doubt on the value of our friendship. Oh, Rhonda, it's horrible. You have to watch the stream back. Did that tell you anything, Rhonda Beach? Oh. Linda Ford, where'd you say that 24-hour urgent care was? Maybe I could fashion myself a sling to get over there to the place. All right, guys. I don't even think we could do all 4 L's today. I don't know if I have enough strength. 4 L's. Hopefully you laughed, learned, loved, and liked the stream. I know Lucille's watching over me. That's the only thing that's keeping me alive right now. Yes, Ron, everything. That's funny, Lance. If this is your first stream, please donate in my honor to anybody you know who's sick, flu, coffee, fluey, throwy uppy, fevery. Go ahead and put it in my name if you would. If this is your last stream, I understand. My future is not guaranteed for sure. And we'll see if I'm around to come back on tomorrow. Or actually, I may do another stream later today to make up for that second one that I owe you guys. Know that I love and appreciate every second, every minute, every hour, every day. Let me show you this wet, rainy Hawaii. Aloha.